A level 3 university is next on the cards, and boy is it a monstrous upgrade. But with all of the new automation builds we now have up, the colony should be able to more or less handle it, with a little assistance from yours truly, of course. Well, I've already lied about the colony being able to handle it. We require a glassblower's hut and a mechanic. Hold that thought actually, because we can actually teach the stonemason how to make magma blocks, just not the glasswork. We require our smeltery being level 3 in order to unlock the glassblower's hut, and we actually have Cuthbert already on that task for us, upgrading it to level 3. Although the colony is going to require quite a lot of magma creams just to make those magma blocks. Alright, screw that, let's just collect our own. Although in the future, to properly automate the creation of magma blocks, we could use the sifter build. At level 4 and 5, using an iron mesh, we could sift through soul sand to potentially get out some magma creams, so that will take care of magma creams and magma blocks further down the line, so long as we upgrade the sifter a few more levels. And seeing as the sifter has just been constructed, it's only at level 1 and is definitely going to take a while before we get it up. Hello Sonavo, I'm assuming you're going to be complaining about not having a mesh. Yes, a string mesh. That's alright, a string mesh we can simply teach to the new Fletcher build, who already knows the recipe for it. So why are you not making a string mesh? Also no idea why you're standing so bloody close. To be fair, this is actually my issue here. I forgot to add a minimum stock of a mesh, of a string mesh. So if we assign one string mesh there, the Fletcher should now make that for you, and as we upgrade their hut there, they will get access to better meshes and be able to sift through better materials. And I think this is a courier already delivering some string to this idiot, whatever they are. Yep, there she goes, there's the string mesh. Perfect. Automated. We have a lightning rod on the list next, which is a recipe that we can teach to the blacksmith, who is now a level 3 blacksmith, which is grand, because I'm pretty sure that's the level we require in order to start unlocking the mechanic's hut. Yep, indeed it was, so let's start the research for the mechanic. I also seen that we have a request in for some cacti, which the plantation will eventually make once we get one established. So for now, I will handle the cacti for them, and I suppose I also better make a start on creating some glass here. The emerald furnace will turn it into glass pretty quick for us. And even better, I've already made a start in this beforehand. Damn, it's nice to be prepared. Block of raw iron, block of raw copper, polished blackstone and podzol are the next items on the list. I think the iron and copper are a mechanic build, so I'll need to get those. Podzol will be something the composter will eventually make. So again, that's on me. Yeah, pretty much out of that list, all we can teach is the blackstone brick recipe and also the polished blackstone recipe. We do have this redwood forest close by, and I think we can get podzol from it. Yep, plenty of the stuff. Honey bottles are for the doctor, and eventually we'll get up a apiary for those. Golden apples, I think we can teach to the blacksmith, which I might do. And Nautilus shells, that's my own request, so I'll cancel those. Yeah, we can teach golden apples to the blacksmith here. We could also teach it to the new cookery build if we had one, but unfortunately the tropical style at time of recording doesn't have a cookery in yet. I also couldn't care less about idiots getting killed to ocean creepers. At least they won't drown anymore. And I know I keep saying it, but they're not doing anything about it. But we really do need to get some more housing up. Just trying to find some room around the colony for such big builds. That's really my issue at the moment, plus the fact I'm bloody lazy. We are now over 50% supplied for the university upgrade, and on the list I do still see quite a lot of flowers required for it, of which that will be a combination of the florist build and the plantation build to get those, or me in the meantime. We are 100% supplied for the level 3 smeltery upgrade, which is grand. He has really just started the upgrade for it, so we're less than 10% done with it, but once we get this up, we can then go start the research for the glass blower. And once we get in the glass blower alongside the mechanic, I can't think of too many more automation builds that we're going to require. Maybe the dyer's hut, but that's a whole different monster in itself. We'll ignore that for the time being. The university upgrade to level 3 is 20% done already, and I can see quite a big difference both inside and out. I think we might be extending the university outwards here on top as well, which will be good. This is going to be such a big building the time it's complete. And we'll be able to come up and upgrade the library and school within it as well. I see that Cuthbert is pretty much done with the smeltery upgrade, just a few more campfires required. So after he's done that and all the water sorting, I think what we'll do is get him coming to the warehouse and upgrading it to level 3 for us, which looks to be a pretty big upgrade, not as big as the university, so we'll see how difficult that will be for him to finish. But on the topic of finishing, I see him now starting to place in those campfires, so this building will be about to flag off as complete. Or maybe not. I think Cuthbert is heading away to find an ocean creeper. Nope, we saved him, so there's the smeltery level 3. And we got the double trouble achievement. So the smeltery now has a 100% chance to double the ore output. Every 1 raw ore in gives us out 2 bars. And that's a deal that I can get behind. You know, looking down the warehouse level 3 upgrade list, I think we've pretty much taught the colony how to make all of the items here for it. Bar the glass and the concrete. Oh shit, yeah, the concrete mixer. How did I forget about it? We can't unlock the concrete mixer yet because we will require a level 3 university, which we are slowly in the process of getting up. So in the meantime, let's go for those lungs to unlock the glass blower. Cuthbert is requesting in some polished basalt, which will require some basalt to the stonemason. I don't think we can craft basalt here, only the nether miner can find it for us. And we don't have a nether miner, so I guess that means I need to go get some basalt. Well, I got a bit sidetracked and have ended up in a biome I've not been in before. Brimwood logs, why not? And to be fair, it was that floating lava ship out there that caught my eye. I really didn't think this through, did I? Oh, a goblin trader. Brewing stand. Oh wait, this is like an end ship. Does that mean we have elytra? Oh, I guess not. And that was a noise and a half. What the hell is making that noise? I should not do that. I think it's a bone serpent. Will eventually come out of the lava. I wonder if I could open up the ship here and allow the bone serpent in. I would like to murder you. You know what? See, before I'm horribly killed here, what I'm going to do is loot this stuff here. Holy crap, ancient debris. And I will quickly grab the nether boots, then maybe just get out of here. Curse of binding, curse of vanishing, good feather falling, fire protection and soul speed. Screw it, why not? Take in some ancient debris, give me out some scraps, and we now have 13 scraps. I'm also getting killed. Back to the task at hand. Cuthbert has already made a start with the level 3 warehouse. There's the polished basalt now down, and whenever we do get the building up to level 3, we'll be able to place down another courier within it, which will make 3 out of a potential 6 that the warehouse can have. What I think we'll do is try place down some more courier huts just around the warehouse here and see if we can get that courier number up a little bit. I would like to tuck these buildings just in the side there beside the warehouse, but the issue I've got is that the warehouse has been stubborn and I can't see the bounding block for it, so I'm just going to have to guess with the construction tape and the bounding block for the courier that this should be okay to place there. We'll go ahead with it anyway, and once we do get the bounding block up for the warehouse, if it's not suitable, we'll replace it elsewhere. And of course, I think we now get the bounding block up for it, now that I've committed to that. Yeah, that's going to work there actually. We have a 1 block gap between them. So this is now going to give us access to 4 more couriers, as well as 3 in the centre, which will be 7 of the 6 that we can use. But as we expand the warehouse further, we'll be able to utilise even more of them. Whilst I was placing down those buildings, we unlocked the research to craft the mechanics hut. This is another metallurgy building, and let's have a little look at it. Oh, a straight road, and this then leads off from it. Oh, that is going to be very handy actually. I'm wondering if I could maybe tuck this building in here off of the main road beside the other automation builds. I think we might be able to get away with this where I've got it placed down at. Oh, but unfortunately this will eat a little bit into the stone mason build. Just by 1 block. Ugh, I don't know if I trust placing it down here or not. I know it is only the 1 block and technically only towards these lanterns there. But, oh, do you know what, actually, I hate thinking. As always, we'll just go ahead with it. If we're not happy, we'll rip it up and place it elsewhere. But I'm hoping it really won't interfere too much with the stonemason. Time will tell. That's been enough time then for Cuthbert to get everything in for the level 3 warehouse, and Sybil is now nearly 90% supplied for the level 3 university. I do see a few more items on the list for her, which I think we will need to teach to the Fletcher build, but we'll deal with that whenever she requests them in. I did see some dead bushes on that list though, so we'll be proactive and just grab a few of them in the meantime. Unfortunately, we can't grow these within a botany pot, so I will always need to do this manually. Hello, ancient golem. What the hell? Where have you come from? And why are you trying to attack me? Nasty, nasty golem. I will take your loot, however. Why are you in a cave? Weird. I think on that same proactive note, I'll head to the Fletcher and just teach them some carpets and banner recipes. I'll still need to supply them with the coloured wool in order to make up these carpets, but this is at least something off the list. Both the warehouse and the university are now fully supplied and are 60% done with their builds, so it's really just a race then to see who's going to complete it first. My money's on the warehouse, and our researchers have made their conclusions about those lungs, which is our glassblower. So there's yet another building for us to find a place for, and this one is a crossroads building, so could pretty much fit in anywhere. The warehouse is now 95% done, so I definitely think it's going to win the race. And inside, it looks so much brighter, which is good. I was starting to get bats spawning in here. But at level 3, not only will we gain access to another courier, we will also gain access to the sort option within the warehouse, meaning that we can kind of tidy up some of the racks around here. And there's the warehouse, now level 3. Thank you very much, Cuthbert. He has moved on and started the work order for the mechanic next, but as we can see, he's decided to be sick instead, so we'll need to wait till next time for him to pick that up and see the type of mess that he makes with it. As for the level 3 university, we are now 95% done with it, but we still have a little ways to go with all of the water sorting. The building certainly has had a bit of a monstrous makeover, and has had a 3rd floor added to it as well. But this will definitely take the builder quite a lot longer to get it up. So I'm going to go AFK, let them finish it off, and by next time we'll have a new level 3 university as well.